Hey everyone, I'm Caroline Rena, and today's another interesting day. Things are really changing and shifting, and I just did a Facebook Live yesterday, and just to share what my intentions are with the work that I do, with the poems, with this poem talks, with the energy healing, the transformational guidance, all these different things. Mostly with the poems, because this is something that I'm finding very interesting, because I have also put together, finally, kind of like it's a book, it's like a bibliomancy. I don't know if everyone knows what that is, but basically it's like, kind of, some people do it with the Bible, some people do it with just regular books, and you just open a book to a page and pick a thing, and it kind of, your higher self talks to you, and it tells you what you need to know in that moment. So this book is based off of all of my poems that I've written since I was 10. And interestingly enough, I've been talking about my process over the last year or so, and the deep dive that I've gone into and the shifts that have been happening and all that. So here's something really profound. We just had this decision of Roe versus Wade being reversed. And I was considering coming on and talking about that because of my own experience and what I had to go through at 19 years old. And I'm being vulnerable. I'm not going to share all of it because that's not what this is about. But I've had that experience, and it isn't something that I felt I was trying to work my feelings through the whole thing and trying to decide whether to come on and talk about it. And so, interestingly enough, the next poem that showed up from the poems I wrote last year on August 25th in 2021, it's called The Love We Hold. And when I read it, it's going to touch on this. So I'm going to just share that this was way before any of this happened, and my feeling on this is, I'm not in agreement at all with how certain individuals decide based off of their own perceptions in life and experience can control the masses, because we have the capability of controlling ourselves and taking care of ourselves and healing ourselves. And as women, we are strong and intuitive, and this is really hard for me to talk about because I'm really not sure what to say. This just all popped up because I read the poem this morning. So anyway, I just want to share the poem because it really shows what I was feeling back then, and the timing is just really, maybe I can come up with something after I'm done reading it, but it's just really kind of challenging for me to express like what's going on for me. I feel sad for women right now and angered, and I also know that there's a healing that must happen. I feel like this is a catalyst for women, and that's the basic bottom line. And knowing that I am more of a healer than a fighter, and so I share that to be that safe space for healing, and in order to center ourselves as women and come back healed and stronger to be who we are meant to be, the life givers, the intuitive, can't find the word. Anyway, the work that I feel like I'm here to do is to just hold the space and guide women and men into a space where they feel stronger and more powerful within themselves. And to me, it's not about the fight. To me, it's about a fight within ourselves to heal these pieces of ourselves that have been disconnected, and to bring ourselves into a whole being so we can effectively come out into the world and change things with our own gifts, with our personal gifts. And so anyway, okay, having said that, the poem is as follows. Deep inside I look to find the love inside that's pure divine, a different space from what I've known, walking through years of being shown. The ways of the patriarchy from years before has minimized women into a whore. Oh, but she is the mother celebrated as well. It's hard to compete living in this confusing hell. Men have suffered too at patriarchy's hands. It's something that we don't easily understand. The rules and laws and meanings that be buck up against the truth inside of me. From what I know and what I've been told, I'm learning I do not want to be controlled by society's confusing back and forth. In this crazy space, I cannot live my true north. I'm constantly running in circles to find parts of myself I've left behind, to be this way or that way for someone else throughout years of never embodying myself. Why does society do this, I fear, to take control of our minds, I hear, through lies and fear? That is how it keeps control, digging deep into our very soul. So how do we break free? I just have to ask. I am working on that, and it is quite the task. You see, we have been completely brainwashed from years gone by, and most do not question. We don't ask why. When we feel one way so deep inside, yet we are told something different and then try to hide or fit in with the world that does us no good, causing depression and anxiety because we feel misunderstood. Get me out of here. I cannot bear one more moment of feeling scared. Not only that, I feel ashamed because I don't see what they do. Then I am blamed for the fact that I do not fit in. Something for years I've been trying to win. I never could, and so I say that fitting in is not the way. We are all different and special too. We came to this earth to learn something new about ourselves that we thought we didn't know. No more fear and lies to run the show. So what's deep inside? I want to know the truth. It's all about self-love, something we need to teach our youth. All of our children, our inner ones too, need to know we are loved so we can start anew. The earth and the people get to connect in peace, and in this way we will release the fears from what we have been told to find the love that we all hold. Okay, so that obviously, this is really interesting because we have an opportunity here to do this in a good way, and not in a, like I said, in a fighty way. Fighty is the patriarchy. Fighty is the broken masculine, the toxic male. It's not about what the feminine, the divine feminine and the divine masculine do. And if we want to bring this opportunity to the earth, to heal the earth, the women, the men, the children, everything, it matters. That matters. It doesn't matter. I read something really interesting today that was just like, you know, all these people, if you read history, I can't remember the names, but they've done things and they were trying to change the world and they were trying to do things and the government didn't appreciate it or whatever, and they locked them away, and then they found a way to do it anyway, and it's like calmly and peacefully. And it's important to recognize that this is a time when we have to recognize that we need to heal ourselves so we can heal the planet. And that's my work. And it's just very interesting how, like, right now I don't feel sad, I don't feel angered, I don't feel anything in the moment. What I'm feeling is everyone else's fear and sadness and anger. And that's, as a highly sensitive person, that's what I do. So what I want you to know is that It is possible. It is possible to heal this. And not everyone's going to feel everybody else's feelings, like I do. So good. That's a good thing. But it's so important that you just look inside of yourself and find the strength and the energy to heal what's inside, to find that peace, to find the love that we all hold inside of us. Because when we have that inside of us, we project that out into the world. When we have anger or fear or sadness or any of that stuff, we are definitely projecting that out into the world right now. So for the world to heal, we need to heal. We need to start in our own backyard. We need to put on our mask first, and then we can find that centering space and then come out into the world to help it heal, not to fight and kill. That's not going to do anything. It's done. I just felt that. It's done. So as women, I implore that you learn who you are, that you heal yourself, however you do it. I'm available if you need space holding, if you need any coach, any guidance, any energy healing. And there are many other people out there who are good at this. So if you resonate with what I'm saying, then I'm here. If you don't, then there's others out there. So please just take this into consideration. There's a better way of doing this. It's not about the guns. It's not about the hatred. It's not about the fear. It's not about any of that stuff. It's about peace, joy, love within and without. And so I leave you with this thought of just finding that love inside and bringing it out to the world. And you don't have to know how to do it. You just have to make a decision. You just have to make a decision. It's that simple. I did that a while ago, a long time ago, and now things have just really, I feel different. So it's this way of connecting with the divine without and within. And so anyway, I welcome you to join me on my podcast. I'm on YouTube, Substack, Anchor. I just added a whole realm of it, but you can find it on my website at carolinrena.com. I have the plug at the end of the video. So, and I just changed my website, so take a look and hopefully you enjoy it. And okay, well, this was an interesting timing type of thing, but that's what divine timing looks like. So hope you have a wonderful moment wherever you are, and for sure, peace.